Hello everyone, welcome back to Garden Fever. Thanks for joining me today. Today we got a great episode. We're going to be talking about this plant here. This is the currant bush. And although in some places it is banned because it can contract pine blister, which can spread to other native plants. So make sure you check your local state law and area to make sure you can grow this plant. But if you are able to, it can be a great addition to your garden. And when I first moved back into my new home here, I planted two of them, one in ground and one in a pot. So today I'm going to bring you an update on those plants. They are doing very well. I'm expecting a good round of currants this year. So I wanted to share with you the information and things that I've learned about currants as we go. So currants come with four colors. They come with white, red, pink, and black. Mine are the red and pink varieties, and I have tried the blacks. However, I've not tried the whites. The white ones tend to be on the sweeter side. People love eating it straight off the vine, where the reds, pinks, and blacks tend to be used in jellies and jams because of their tart flavor. That seems to be the traditional use for them. However, I've had them for several years now, and me and my kids enjoy the red and pink ones just straight off the vine. They're sweet enough, and even though there's some tart there, we actually enjoy the flavor and eat them straight off the vine, which I love foraging. Foraging is one of my favorite things to do with my kids in the garden. So I don't have any problems, and I don't think most people will. If you're really sensitive to the tart flavor, you might want to stick with the jellies and jams. They're great dried as well, either dehydrated or freeze-dried. A very delicious little treat. My only complaint, if there is one, is that they're kind of small. So you just kind of pick them, kind of like sunflower seeds. They're not exactly filling, but they are kind of a fun snack. With that, let's get into some of the information on how to grow it. Because after all, that's what we are here to do, right? Grow some plants. You'll be pleased to know that currants are self-pollinating, so you don't need to have a male and a female next to each other in order to pollinate. It will self-pollinate. However, having multiple varieties next to each other can encourage larger berries, which is always nice. They live to be about 12 to 15 years. So if you do and want consistent currants throughout a long period of time, you'll maybe every 5 to 10 years plant a younger one next to it, and then you can rotate between the two as they go. It's high in nutrition, low in fat, and according to the USDA, it has more vitamin C, phosphorus, and potassium than any other fruit, which is interesting. It's second to the elderberry for iron and protein. The elderberry beats it when it comes to that. They require full sun. They prefer loose and loomy soil. If it's sandy or clay, you might want to put some organic matter in there to loosen it up and give it some compost. They can grow in those soils. However, the loose and loomy is probably the better route to go. The pH balance on your soil for the more expert gardener is bullseye is 5.5 and 7.0. So those are kind of like the bullseyes if you're looking for soil testing. It's full sun, so at least 6 hours or plus, more than that if possible. However, if it can get some afternoon shade, mid-afternoon, it is ideal. They will grow real well if they get full sun in the morning and a little bit in the evening, but midday, if you can hit them with some shade, if that's even possible, then your plants will love you for it. You want to space them 4 to 5 feet apart when you plant them, and you want to give them 10-10-10 fertilizer if you're fertilizing. Water good in the spring. That's the time you really want to make sure they get a good dose of water when they're blooming and about to bear fruit as they go into the summer. And that's all the information I have to share with you on currants. I hope that helps you grow good, healthy, and good tasting currants for you and your family. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm and helps me out a lot. I truly appreciate it. Feel free to leave any comments that or any information that I have missed, or maybe you know about currants that I don't. Please share it with us in the comments. I'm always down for a good conversation. With that, I will bid you farewell, and I'm Corey Lefevre with Garden Fever, and let's make this world a paradise, one yard, one garden at a time.